Hello learners, you're welcome to class today. This is our last class for the month of August. Today we'll be looking at symmetry. Symmetry. What is symmetry? Symmetry means having one side that exactly mirrors the other side, be it a shape, a letter, an object, even nature. Like you have the butterfly there. That butterfly is symmetrical because when you draw a line of symmetry, it divides the shape into the exact mirror of the other side. That is, the left-hand side is the same as the other side. It's only reflected. That brings us to the types of symmetry. Now, there are different types of symmetry. You have the reflectional symmetry, you have the rotational symmetry, you have the translational symmetry. But for the purpose of this learning, we're going to be looking at the lines of symmetry and we're going to be focusing on reflectional symmetry. Now, a line of symmetry is a line that divides a symmetrical shape in half. Now, a line of symmetry can be a vertical line. You can see the broken lines there. It can be horizontal or diagonal. Take note of that. Here we can see a line of symmetry as a straight line that divides a shape into two equal parts, and that one part is an exact reflection of the other parts. Look at the shapes below and look at the lines of symmetry. Here we can see the numbers of lines of symmetry each shape has. The square has 4 lines of symmetry. What this means is that if you divide the square into 4 parts, drawing the line of symmetry, the left part or the other part is an exact reflection of what you will have on the other side. So you may need to pause here and look at the shape. Here also we find out that there are some shapes without line of symmetry. This means that whether you draw a diagonal line of symmetry or a horizontal or a vertical line, you cannot get the exact reflection on both sides of the shape. That's why we say such a shape or an object has no line of symmetry, 0 line of symmetry. You have it in the trapezoid like you have there, and the parallelogram. Now there are different types of symmetry. You have translational symmetry, rotational, reflectional, glide, and point. But for the purpose of this lesson, we'll be focusing on reflectional symmetry. Symmetry with respect to reflection. Now we say reflectional symmetry exists when the figure can be folded over onto itself along a line. The line is called the line of symmetry. Reflection, like the word says, reflects. When you look into the mirror, you don't see yourself. What you see is a reflection of your image. Reflectional symmetry. Now when you look at these images, you can see reflection. You can see the trees reflecting in the water. You can see the shape. These are examples of reflectional symmetry. You can see a duck looking left hand side. When it comes close to a mirror, it's looking the other way. These are examples of reflectional symmetry. Oftentimes, you might be given the letters and asked to reflect the letter or the shape over the mirror line. So you can see from the example you have on the screen how you reflect objects and shapes. When you look at these letters of the alphabet, you can see the different lines of symmetry drawn across each letter. Now you can also observe that there are some letters that have no line of symmetry. This means that you cannot draw a line of symmetry to have a direct reflection of the exact shape on both sides. Oftentimes, pupils have been given letters and asked to draw the line of symmetry and number or state how many lines of symmetry the shape has. Now, what you do is begin by drawing either a vertical line or diagonal line or a horizontal line to ensure you have exact mirror image on both sides. When you do that and you are able to get a mirror image on both sides, you say that that shape or that letter is symmetrical, and then you count to know, or rather investigate, how many lines of symmetry such a shape has. Now, if you look at the circle, just like your letter O there, you have infinite number of the lines of symmetry.